Shut up and sit down.
With a starting price of $499, $729 is configured, the Dell Inspiron 13 5000 2-in-1 is a reasonably affordable convertible with solid build quality and the 1080p screen standard. However, Dell cuts a lot of corners on this laptop, from using an uncomfortably stiff keyboard to employing a very slow solid-state drive. If you're willing to spend $70 to $100 more, you can get a much higher quality consumer 2-in-1. But if price is paramount, the Inspiron 13 5000 2-in-1 is worth considering. Design. The Inspiron 13 5000 2-in-1 has a functional, but unimpressive design. Made of gunmetal-gray, matte plastic, the Inspiron at least is a slightly different color than Dell's many silver Inspirons. The screen area has a thick black bezel with oddly rounded corners that don't match up with the square lid. This results in an area at the upper left and upper right of the screen where you see the gray plastic layer behind the bezel. Though the Inspiron looks boring, it feels pretty solid and well made. The body never buckled or creaked when I held it, and the hinges, which allow you to bend the screen back into tablet intent modes, are nice and tight. However, I did notice a creaking sound on the right side of the chassis when I pressed down on the underside of the unit near the SD card slot. At 3.45 pounds and 12.76 x 8.85 x 0.8 inches, the Inspiron isn't particularly thin or light for its size class. Lenovo's Yoga 720 13 inches are mere 2.8 pounds and 0.6 inches thick, while Dell's own Inspiron 13 7000 2-in-1 is 3.4 pounds, but 0.61 inches thick. Display and audio. The 13.3-inch 1920 x 1080 screen isn't very bright or vibrant, but it provides sharp images and fairly accurate colors. When I watched a trailer for Avengers: Infinity War, fine details like the lines in the Vision's brow or the squares on Spider-Man's suit were prominent. Colors, such as the red in Iron Man's suit, which appeared somewhat brownish, or the bland blue in Doctor Strange's costume, seemed believable but dull. According to our colorimeter, the Inspiron 13 5000 2-in-1's panel can reproduce a mere 71% of the sRGB color gamut. That's 32% less than the ultra-portable category average, over 50% less than the score from the $799 Lenovo Yoga 720 15-inch, and nearly 40% behind the $849 Inspiron 13 7000 2-in-1's showing. At just 188 nits on her light meter, the Inspiron is around 100 points behind the category average in the scores from the Dell Inspiron 13 7000 2-in-1 and Lenovo Yoga 720 13-inch. However, viewing angles were pretty decent, as colors stayed true at up to 45 degrees to the left and right and faded only slightly at wider points. The Inspiron 13 outputs audio that's reasonably accurate and loud enough to fill a mid-size room. When I listened to AC/DCs for those about to rock, the guitars and drums were only a little tinny, not horribly distorted like they are on many other laptops. If you want to tweak the sound, the Waves Max audio app gives you different sound profiles and the ability to manually adjust the equalizer.